Ow, my head. What happened to me?
Texting is like playing chess. You don't have to have good reaction time or crazy game mechanics to play, but the smarter, more experienced player often gets what he or she wants. Whether you barely know her or you're just now sliding into those DMs for the first time, I've got the roadmap to not just catch her attention, but to spark her interest real quick, whether you're experienced or not. So let's just jump right into it. In this video, I'm going to go over 1, how to initiate a text conversation even if you have no prior connection with the girl in question, 2, how to transition into flirtatious and romantic conversations, and 3, how to set up a date and follow-up texting for after the date has been planned. Hey guys, it's Dallas here, and if you like this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and share, and also comment your best pickup lines because I quite literally have 2 and I need more. First, we're going to start with what I like to call no context engagement. This is where you make the first move without any prior context, so you're starting with 0 context, as I just said. She doesn't know you, and all you've got is her number, or you stumble upon her Instagram/Hinge profile. If she has a selfie and you spot something like a GameCube controller in the background, instead of going with the usual "you're hot" or typical banter bait message that goes something like "you think you're all that," throw in something that stands out, like "is that your brother's controller, or are you actually cool?" It's playful, it's unique, and it invites her into a conversation rather than a dead-end thank you. And as for cheeky lines, sure, they can work, but the key here is to be engaging and easy to text back. Avoid being typical while inviting her engagement and attention. Next, we're gonna get into the actual conversation. The goal here is straightforward. Shift from being just another texting buddy to a potential romantic interest. You want to position yourself as a romantic prospect early on. Remember that there's no such thing as a risky text because texting in itself is a low-risk, high-reward game. If a girl tries to, quote, expose you for showing your interest, who cares?
Shut your lame ass up, man.
That just means that you need to shoot your shot more often. When you've established good texting rapport, start dialing up the charm by complimenting her, but make it specific. Instead of a generic, "you're cute," comment on something unique about her. If she's shared something personal, tie your compliment to that. It shows that you're actually listening to her. As for when you actually send these compliments, it can be at any time once you've already started texting her and established a good rapport with her, but make sure the texts are clearly romantic. A friend can compliment her art, but someone who's flirting with her will likely say something like, "I can tell you have an eye for beauty. Is that why you're texting me? Because that's why I'm texting you." Now, the final thing that I'm going to touch on is date setup and follow-up. So you've built a connection, she's laughing at your jokes, and it's time to take things offline. Here's how you set up that date. If you've been chatting about a common interest like, say, a new movie or a festival, slide in with, "hey, why don't we check it out together this weekend?" If she's into the idea, nail down a day that works for both of you, and right there and then, you've got a date set up. But what if no specific plans or ideas have been discussed? Well, this is easy. Lead with the date idea. Don't ask her out and then say the date idea. And the reason that it's important to do this is because she may not be down for a certain type of date idea because of a past bad experience, but she might still be down to go out with you. So you have to give her the chance to reject the idea rather than rejecting you. Fun fact, singers often don't drink soda as it can damage their vocal cords. So if she's a singer, she might assume a date means a bar or drinking. But if you lead with the date idea, you give her the chance to explain that she doesn't drink. In that case, suggest going bowling or eating ice cream. As for a follow-up on the date, do not ask, "Are we still on for Saturday?" For some reason, this is a big turnoff for a lot of women. I'm a man, so do not ask me to explain what the ick is. All I can say is you can safely avoid it for now by not asking this question. Instead, bring up something relating to the date. You can send her a video, for example, of someone getting crossed by Kyrie Irving with the caption, "How I'ma treat you in the bowling alley." Her response will give you a better idea of how she feels about the date. If she responds equally as playful, then you don't have to worry because it's a good sign that she will not flake without a good reason. Now, as for what to say specifically in the text word for word, that takes experience, but as I always say, practice does make perfect, so don't get upset if things don't work out for you the first time around. And until next time, peace and thanks for watching.